That's so sad. I am so excited to start the book that I'm starting today, and that is The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig. I'm not usually someone that like gets really excited for new book releases. Actually, that's a lie, because I definitely was really excited for Onyx Storm and like Fearless and Rebel Witch, but I have been waiting for this book to come out for literally like probably a year now. Ever since I read One Dark Window and Two Twisted Crowns, I've been obsessed with Rachel Gillig. So this came out a few months ago. I think it came out like the end of May, so it's been out like 2.5-ish months, but that's still a new release, and we're gonna be reading it in this video. I'm literally so excited. I literally have no idea what this book is about, but there's not even like a synopsis on the back. Oh, there's one in the front. Look at how pretty this is in the front. Anyway, I'm gonna read this really quick. It says, Sybil Delling has spent 9 years dreaming of having no dreams at all. Like the other foundling girls who traded a decade of service for a home in the great cathedral, Sybil is a diviner. In her dreams, she receives visions from 6 unearthly figures known as the omens. From then, she can predict terrible things before they occur, and lords and common folk alike travel across the Stonewater Kingdom's windswept moors and craggy mountains to learn their futures by her dreams. So she's a diviner, and she can like see the future and like answer questions for people and stuff. I'm really excited. I'm predicting this is going to be a 5-star read for me. I really am. Like, I've heard nothing but great things about it, and it's rated pretty high on Goodreads, so I'm really excited. Gotta take the dust jacket off because I am not reading with it on. Took a shower, that's why my hair is wet, but I wanted to give y'all the first update. So I'm on page 61, which is chapter 6, and I don't know, I'm honestly not having as good of a time getting into this book as I thought I would. There's a lot of words in this book that either I'm just stupid or there really are words in this book that just like are not in my normal vocabulary. So like there's been a lot of stuff that I've had to look up. So for example, they use the word Hamlet a lot, Tor, I don't know, a bunch of different like geographical names and like old, I feel like medieval names of things that I've had to literally look up multiple times because I'm like, what are they talking about? I won't say that that takes away from like the book, but it's definitely not something I normally have to do, so I'm kind of like but it's still really good, and I feel like I am flying through it. Like I literally started this morning and I'm on page 61, which I don't even know how I've read that much so far. Basically, I'll give y'all a quick rundown. We have Rory, who is one of the king's knights, and he's like the grumpy guy in this book. And then we have the main girl, who the book's in her point of view, but her real name is Sybil, but she doesn't go by Sybil, and I don't want to get into that yet because it's, oh, I don't know if it'd be a spoiler, but she's a diviner. She's a part of this like church, this cathedral, and diviners basically can like, if they take the blood of someone in their mouth and then they like go underwater, they go into this like dream state and can like answer questions for people and like not like predicts their future, but like answer questions that people want answered. So it's like, you know, people pay for the service of getting like the diviner to figure out stuff for them. Anyway, she goes by the name 6 because there are 6 diviners and she is number 6, and so they each call each other whatever number they are, but her real name is Sybil. The diviners aren't like allowed to leave the church property, and so they have basically like blackmailed, because of something that happened, they blackmailed those guards to take them out for the night. And so they're going to this like fair. It kind of sounds like it's gonna be like a Renaissance fair or something, but yeah, they blackmailed the guards into taking them out for the night, like sneaking them out. So that's what they're doing right now, and they're with Rory, that grumpy guy. So yeah, not horrible, not a bad book by any means. It's just taking me a little bit longer to get into it, I feel like. I had seen in like people's YouTube videos from them reading this book that there were gargoyles that talked in this book, and I was really excited because Heather McLary said that she absolutely loved one of the gargoyles, and it was like such a cute little, like she just loved it so much, and so I was really excited. And one of the main gargoyles, they're not what I thought they were gonna be, but, and I don't even know his name. He calls everyone Bartholomew, that it's just like what he does. Like he literally calls everyone Bartholomew, and I think that's so funny to begin with, because like what a weird name. But so basically the diviners that I was talking about, they only work at this cathedral for 10 years, and then like a whole new set of diviners comes in. And so this set of diviners, the 6 of them, their time is almost up. They only have like 2 months left, and then they're about to go live in the real world for the first time ever. Or not the first time ever, but like, you know, after the 10 years. And this is so sad, because she was talking to the gargoyle, and she said, "You've never lived beyond this place, and you never will." His face twisted as if he had not considered that. "Neither will you." "But I am leaving, gargoyle. We all are. Our tenure will end, and the abyss will bring new foundlings to divine in our stead. You know that." And then he went, "I see." Oh, he was upset. His bottom lip was trembling, and so were the tips of his wings. He balled his hands to fist and pressed them to his eyes. I wondered if he was like this every 10 years when the old diviners left and the new arrived. Poor soul. That is the saddest thing ever. He was gonna start crying because he's gonna miss her. That's so sad. I'm dying because so far this is just like a progression of my hair getting drier and drier in each clip. But I'm on page 142, which is chapter 12, and I'm enjoying it, like I really am, but it's not been something that's like my absolute favorite. Like I feel like I'm not enjoying it as much as I thought I would enjoy it, but we just got to a turning point maybe, and it's literally the very last sentence on chapter 11. I don't want to say it because it's kind of a spoiler, but basically, Rory, who is the main guy character, he's one of the king's knights. We just learned maybe who he actually is and what he's actually doing, and I feel like if it does go this way, I'm gonna like the book a lot more. It's honestly kind of giving like the vibes from Caraval and Once Upon a Broken Heart with the fates and stuff, because in this book there are omens that like represent what the divine, they use the omens to like I don't know what I'm trying to say right now, but basically the omens are real people too, and so each object has a person attached to it. I'm so bad at explaining this, but something just happened and I'm really happy about it. I think I'm going to enjoy the book a lot more. I have literally almost read this entire book, half of this book today. I am on page 171. I'm gonna definitely be fully halfway before I go to sleep tonight, because I'm about to sit here and read some more, but it's getting so much better. I'm in love with it, and I want a pet gargoyle. She's talking about the gargoyle, and she said, "Will you find a quiet room for him and put a blanket over his head? He's liable to break something if he doesn't get at least 8 hours of sleep." We just got back from IKEA, and the reason we went was primarily to get new like pans and stuff. This thing is so heavy for me to hold with my left hand, but I'm not even going to show y'all what our current pans look like. They're disgusting, but we wanted to get some like nice stainless steel ones, so we got one of these, and then we also got, I don't know the proper names of pans, like is that a saucer, and this is like also a saucer, I don't know, but we got those. And then we also got, these were all 99 cents. So I got a glass wine holder, a wine glass, and then 2 of these glass soap dispensers. We'll put one in the kitchen and one in the bathroom, but pretty good haul. I've been trying to play around where I want to put this on my shelf. I used to have this clock right here, but it is finally time that I need more room on this particular shelf. I do have that one over there, but I want all my fantasy still. So I kind of like it like this, how it's pointed out, because it is a beautiful cover. The only thing I don't like is I feel like if I'm going to keep it like that, I need to move this hardcover, so Onyx Storm, like over here, so that it's like the same height. Or I could just scoot this over to here and then stand this up like this, but on this side. I'm not sure. I do like this. Like from a distance, it definitely looks really good, but we'll play around with it. It is now nearing 7 p.m. so I'm sorry about the lighting, but I changed it around. So I did what I was gonna say to where I bring all of these over here and then have it on this end. So I don't know if I like that or if I like it more pulled out. I don't know. I'm kind of liking it when it's slanted just a little bit. I don't know. I think that looks really good. I think I'm gonna keep it like this for right now. I'm obsessed. Guys, I ended up finishing The Night and the Moth. I feel like I didn't love this book as much as I thought I would. Like, I definitely predicted it being a 5 stars, and it definitely wasn't. That makes me so sad to say. I don't even know what it was, but like I could not get into I got into the book, okay? Like I really did. But like I feel like I read One Dark Window and Two Twisted Crowns, like I want to say over a year ago. I don't know for sure, like it could have been a year ago, maybe like 11 months ago, I don't know, but I feel like I got into those books so much quicker than I did this book, and I don't know why. I really like the concept of like a girl being in this like literally almost like cult, being a diviner, like, you know, they do divination, and like I think that's a really cool concept, but I just could not get into it. I really couldn't. And I keep seeing these TikToks to where it's like these are the vibes of the book, and it, you know, has like the music and the pictures, and I'm like, that sounds like it'd be my favorite book ever, and it's just not, unfortunately. I still really liked it. I think that I don't know, I finished this early this morning, so I've kind of had the day to think on it. I think I'm gonna give it 3.75 stars. That's literally so sad for me to say because I thought it was gonna be 5 stars. I still really liked it. Don't think that 3.75 stars, like I still loved the book, but I didn't like love it. I will say that the gargoyle in this book, which in this book gargoyles like can talk, or at least one can, he's my favorite character of all time. Like genuinely, he might be my favorite book character of all time. I love him so much. He made me cry multiple times in this book. Like if anything, he's the only one that made me cry in this book. I literally love him so much. Like I want a pet gargoyle. I don't know, it kind of ended, I'm gonna be so honest, I kind of spoiled it for myself. I saw a TikTok for literally, I don't know why I do this. I look up on TikTok like the aesthetics, you know, to like try to get more into the book, and I saw a TikTok with, it was literally just some text, but I saw it for like 0.5 seconds, and I kind of read what it said, and it kind of spoiled something for me. I don't want to spoil it for y'all. It's still kind of a newer release, but it kind of like just a little bit spoiled it for me. Like all I saw was a name and a chapter, so I knew something was coming with someone in this chapter, like something was going to happen with this one person, and it did. Well, not like it didn't happen in that chapter, but it did end up happening in the very last chapter. And like I saw it coming, and I also didn't see it coming. It was just crazy, and I genuinely think I will like the second book more. So like with Heartless Hunter and Rebel Witch, I actually liked Rebel Witch, the second book, more. So I'm kind of hoping it's one of those situations. And with the way that the book ended, because I liked the second half a lot more than the first, but like with the way that it ended, I feel like I'm really gonna enjoy the second book. I don't know how to explain it. I just like feel it. So anyway, that's my thoughts on this book. I'm gonna show y'all here in a second like how I put it on my bookshelf, because I have like something in mind that I'm thinking of. Like I have a full layout. Even though it wasn't my favorite, I do kind of want to display it because I think that this is one of the most beautiful covers ever. Like, look at that. And if y'all don't know, Rachel Gillig in an interview said that this is a real person. Like, this was a photo shoot. Yeah, this is literally a real person. She said that it's like in a bathtub and they took the picture from above, and I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. So she has like the armor on this side and then her dress on this side. It's beautiful. So yeah, I think it's gonna be 3.75 stars, which is like the lowest I've heard of yet from all the girlies that have read this book. Like that's the lowest it's been rated out of all of us. So I'm a little, I don't want to say I'm disappointed. Like I shouldn't go into a book thinking I'm gonna rate it 5 stars. Like that's just kind of unrealistic. Like I never know when I'm gonna give a book 5 stars, but I don't know why I'm acting like that's such a bad thing. Like 3.75 stars is a really good book still. So anyway, 3.75 stars. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'd still highly recommend it. There's like a tiny bit of spice. There's like 1 chapter towards spicy and that's it. But I would highly recommend it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.